You are an accounting major student and you are wondering how to get hired to your first accounting job. In this video, I'm sharing tips for getting hired to your first accounting job. I'm Rosie and welcome to the CPA Career Path channel where you can learn tips and get advice about the CPA career. If you are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Oh, really? How do you prepare for finding your first accounting job? My advice is to obtain leadership skills while you are in college. Leadership skills can be improved while leading extracurricular activities on or off campus, or even just leading study group projects in your class. For example, I started as a member of an accounting organization on campus and later became the president of the organization by taking leadership role of activities held by the organization. As a shy person, I recognized that I needed to volunteer a lot on and off campus to improve my social and communication skills. Improving these skills allowed me to apply larger leadership roles. Another leadership opportunity that I benefited from was when I was a team leader of the marketing class study project. As a team leader, I need to ensure that the team remained on task and completed project on time with the best outcome, as well as ensuring team members worked well together by frequently communicating with team members. It is important to maintain a good GPA. However, many employers are looking for new hires with a strong GPA and leadership experience, while employers tend to look for candidates who have good understanding of accounting theories. A GPA between 3.2 or 3.5 could be great. You do not need to have 4.0 GPA to find an accounting job. You may want to balance gaining leadership experience and maintaining a good GPA. For example, instead of spending all my time studying lectures to receive an A in a class, I spent less time studying lectures and receive a B+ in the class, allowing me to spend more time on campus activities and improve my leadership skills. Employers will hire candidates with a GPA of 3.5 and leadership experience over candidates with a GPA of 4.0 and no leadership experience. Wow, that sounds awesome! So how did you get hired to your first accounting job? Recruiting events on or off campus are very helpful since you have opportunity to communicate with people currently working. This could allow you to understand more about company's culture and help you to decide if you want to be a part of the company or not. The first few recruiting events could be awkward since you don't know what to do or what to say. However, you will get better over time. For example, when I was in college, I attended my first recruiting event with the firm just for bonus points without knowing what to do or what to say. Later, I went to recruiting events better prepared and ready to present myself in front of different companies. A career service office is another resource for you in the process of finding your first accounting job. I use the career service office for job seeking advice, resume writing, and interview skills. Making connection is very helpful as it could lead to job offers in the future. Word of mouth is always valuable when seeking job reference. You can make connections by attending recruiting events, campus organizations activities, or professional events in your city such as Chamber of Commerce or even your professors or classmates in your universities. Once you have made connections, it's really important to keep in touch and maintain them. You do not want to just have contact information, but instead have deep connections with people who know you well enough to confidently refer you to someone. Impressive! Last, what did you learn in your first accounting job? The first accounting job I had was an accounting internship at a rubber manufacturing company. I was responsible for daily recording and application of cash receipts and the accounts receivable collections and monthly reconciliation. The first thing I learned was the accounting software. I needed to know how to enter information into the software and how to gather reports such as an income statement or an accounts receivable aging report. The second thing I learned was how to improve my communication skills with people at my company and with customers. I needed to report my work with the accounting manager daily. At the same time, I called and emailed daily with customers who had outstanding balances. One time, I had a call with a tough customers who had balance or due over 90 days. The customer screamed on my phone with me when I politely asked about their payment information. I had to put the customer on hold and transfer the customer to the accounting manager. She took over the phone call but had me listen and observe the whole conversation to learn how to deal with difficult customers. Last but not least, I learned how to apply my accounting knowledge from accounting classes to my job. The accounting manager did not expect me to know everything, as this is my first accounting job. Therefore, I asked a lot of questions such as why we post an adjusting journal entry. That's all for my first accounting job. Now it's your turn. What was your experience like at your first accounting job? Ciao nhá!